Breaking news exclusive. Aso Rock deserted as most presidential aides contract COVID infection. Tracked to Buhari's son's Yusuf coronation at the Turban in Dara, that is in Katsina State. A few days ago, not so long, not up to 2 weeks, Buhari's son, who is 25 years of age, who got married barely 6 months ago, not up to 6 months precisely, to the daughter of the Emir of Kano State, got Turban. It's like, when you get Turban, is what we call like a chieftaincy title in the north. Yeah. So the young man whose wife is still in school, schooling in the United Kingdom to become an architect, got to ban. And guess what? The who is who, the vice president, the attorney general of the federation, just name it, just name, okay? They were all there, just like in his wedding. Why people were in his wedding going with private jet and showing affluence and influence? Guess what? People's children, younger than the Yusuf, were in custody of kidnappers, and Buhari went on to carry out a splendid, international wedding, so to say, as people's children were wallowing and looking out for ways to get back home, living in fear in the hands of those who have captured them. Anyway, my people, this is what is happening. Aso Rock is deserted. Let's get all the details. Buhari is closely being monitored by health officials, as most of those who contracted the virus are too close to him and have contact with him. Activities at the Aso Rock, Abuja, have been shut down following an outbreak of COVID at the presidential seat of power, with many presidential aides testing positive. Sahara Reporters has gathered. Multiple sources told Sahara Reporters that the spread of the infection at the Aso Villa was traced to the installation ceremony of Yusuf Buhari, the only son of President Muhammadu Buhari, as a district head in Katsina, where he was turbaned. Sources added that following the outbreak, Buhari is closely being monitored now by health officials, as most of those who contracted it are too close to him and now isolating. In the meantime, the president's planned visit to Castina has been cancelled, one of the sources revealed to Sahara Reporters on Monday. The Emir of Dara, Halaji Farouk Oman, on Saturday, December the 18th, to ban Yusuf as Taban Dara and district head of a particular community, an event that was well attended by government officials. Many presidential aide, prominent politicians, and other dignitaries were also in attendance at the event. The politicians, President Muhammadu Buhari's sons, were all there as Buhari's son became the district head in Dara. Also in attendance at Yusuf Tuban were Vice President Yemi Osibanjo, Senate President Ahmed Lawa, Speaker of the House of Representatives Femi Gbajabiamila, the Governor Aminu Masari of Katsina State, his Kano counterpart Halaji Ganduje, the Minister of Aviation, and many others equally were in attendance. And these all have all tested PURSA, and they are working on it now as they watch Buhari's health closely because of his age and other underlined health issues. So this is what is happening. Buhari is being monitored, is being looked at closely because he has been in contact with those who have gotten this thing, and potentially Buhari is being monitored, okay, and anything can happen. Yeah, anything can happen, okay? So this is what is happening right now. People are watching and people are waiting, and Buhari is very, very skeptical now, and will I call it afraid? Okay, will I call it afraid? Buhari is afraid, and these are some of the things going on now. So, my wonderful people, all is being revealed, and the presidential villa has been abandoned as activity has shut down, and they've told people not to bother, and a lot more is going on. My people, we continue to wait, and we continue to see some of these things ahead, and these things happening. We will continue to, keep ourselves safe, whether you like it or not. This thing is real. Some people have said it's not real, is this, is that, but to a large extent, the virus is out there. Artificially created, maybe, but I mean, it's out there. Okay, it's really out there. So please, when they say every protection measure you can do to protect yourself, if you don't have to go, please don't go. If you don't have to, please don't. If you don't have to, you don't necessarily have to be there. Whether you are there or not, life will continue. Do you know that? A wedding that we had 1,000 guests in attendance, and the wedding we have 6 guests in attendance. Do you know at the end of the marriage, the couples are married? At the end of the day, why one decides to feed a crowd, one just decide to do what he can. But all married couples stand up, they will, and does not necessitate that the one who had 1,000 guests will do better or the marriage will last longer. So at the bottom line of it all, what is your priority? Because the government of Nigeria has not looked after the health of the people. President Muhammadu Buhari keeps going abroad for his own personal health care. That is the most selfish man we've ever seen on the planet of the earth. All the capacities to necessitate and to bring about healthcare, positive and productive healthcare for Nigerians, women and children are all there. But what does he do? He goes to look after himself, that of himself and his family, and others left to themselves. And everybody watches on and say, what kind of a man is this? You know, time they say will tell, will reveal all. But the truth of the matter is, we cannot continue to sit down, fold our arms, and pretend that all is well. What you see today, all you see is not all there is. And the truth of it is, whether you like it or not, the president, minister of health, they all have the capacity to bring in the best of equipment, modern day cutting edge technology that will help, in discovery, in knowing some of these things that are going on. But guess what? They do no such thing because they want to continue to live in Nigeria. We have class. There is the upper and the lower class. Should that interest you? Abroad, some countries, they do it so much so that the difference is not there. The class, I mean, if you want to live there, that you can, but to a large extent, people can get access to the same product. The same product. You might have it cheaper and more expensive, but it does not connote now that your own is, that you now feel that no. They have what we call the system that help and support other people, you know. If you're rich, you're rich. There is a way they do the tax to be able to, bring people to a particular level so that the class difference is not so much. They can import some of these things and keep our doctors, instead of our doctors going for greener pastures. I don't blame the doctors and the nurses. I don't. If it were you, won't you do the same? Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Bye for now. Bye.